Good morning, everyone. Rivcal. We're playing some more Salt and Sanctuary. I believe we're heading into the last boss, so we'll see. But first, the Great Saltoning. We have a bunch of salt that we've accumulated from these items, and we're literally just gonna spend all of it right now and see how many levels we can pull off. That's actually really close. 3 more. Perfect. And I think at this point, we'll probably just continue the path we wanted to take here, but I don't really even feel like we need endurance that much. Kind of just want to put it all in dex. Or put one in willpower for the max stamina. And the other 2 in dex. Actually, let's check real quick if there's like a level 3 somewhere floating around here hidden that we could pick up. I don't feel like we need the poultices because we're pretty good there. Additional energy potion. I don't think... Is this the crystals? I want to try this. We never did this one. We can undo it if we need to. It is. Okay. I actually really like those blue crystals, so I'm glad I finally checked that. I don't think we have the ability to get to another one of those offhand. Files. And then the other stuff we're looking at is literally just dex and will, which I think one of each is probably totally. There's no way we need more potions. Like, we very rarely actually use that. So. Yeah, I think we'll just go... Let's just do this. 2 decks. There we go. Easy peasy. Gear. We're pretty set on our core gear. Just to go over it quick, we're using Tarnished Coronet because it gives us a increase to our attack power, I believe. Wait, does it seriously not give a bonus to our attack power and I've just been doing this wrong the whole time? I apologize. I thought that was what that did. Anyway, Assassin's Gear, it's maxed out, so we're taking it anyway. Relentless Ring is Stamina Fatigue, Stamina Regeneration from the Mossy Ring. Bright Coral Ring is Willpower, and Bloodflower Ring is Act Coral. Honestly, maybe we want to swap Blood Coral for Conduit of the Mind. I feel like... No. Where was it? Some Divine Prayers. That might be good. There we go. Crystal Moat halves the use, so that's going to reduce how much our healing and Blessed Weapon reduce our stamina. And then Bloodflower is just increased power, which is good. Our primary weapon here is the level 7 maxed out Tachi, which is a sword that works like a dagger. Or a dagger with the reach of a sword, however you want to view it. It's really good. It's kind of been our go-to the whole time. Or since we got it, at least. We're using the Stone Charm, which increases stagger. Um, we may switch back over to Pale Charm or Mossy Charm for attack speed or attack reach, depending on how this box is set up. But most of the enemies in this game, we can get a combo off and cause them to stagger and miss an attack to be able to get away a little better. And then we also have the Mephitic Arquebus, which is not fully maxed out and is not that great, but it's a ranged weapon, and we've got it. And I don't think we're gonna give ourselves any other gear. Like Hardy Roll, Blue Crystal. Hardy Roll is healing. Once but it applies wounding. If we've used the Hardy Rolls, we use Spirited Mend on we do like 3 Hardy Rolls and then a Spirited Mend because it reduces part of the health reduction. Blue Crystals reduce the fatigue. So Spirited Mend and Blessed Weapon cause us to lose max stamina. So Blue Crystal reduces that. And then Metal Shockstone applies lightning to our weapon. Blessed Weapon applies holy to our weapon. And Mountain Warhorn gives us a quick stamina regen. It's not super... That one hasn't been super useful. It comes in every once in a while. So we're going to head back down to the Crypt of the Dead Gods because I don't think we've got another way to transport. And our goal is going to be to just at this point I'll take just get there on the first try. Like we don't actually have to beat the boss on the first try. I just want to get to the shrine so that we can save our game at the last area. Because I don't think there's a sanctuary there. If there ends up being a sanctuary there, that's fine. So we'll save here. That's kind of our halfway point. And from there we can go upstairs. This is where we fought the Kraken, and this should take us into the Still Palace. How are you here? Kill, kill, kill. Nice. The traditional Metroidvania long stairway going down in this case instead of up, but everything is upside down, which I hadn't thought of the last time, and I feel a little silly about it now because that's like it feels so obvious now. Okay, so I'm assuming this is the save point. I don't actually know if there's more or how much there is to this level. Or where we're going, for that matter. I believe this is where we're supposed to go, so that's kind of my thought at this point. So I guess let's just keep going down/up. Again, I don't like the fact that there's so many blind jumps here, or in this game in general. Yeah, like, that felt very difficult to actually see where I was going. One of my few complaints with this game. There's no map, and blind jumps. Little bit with the, at the beginning at least, with the way that they do their items. Felt more like keys, less like, powers that you can utilize. Honestly, this is the air dashes and sometimes the wall jump are the only ones that really feel like that actually give you new mobility options. So The other ones, the upside down is neat. But it's just neat. It's not actually, like, because there are only specific times you can use it, it's kind of hard to tell. Or it's kind of ends up feeling underwhelming sometimes. Godspeed. Doom ahead, friend. Amazing place, don't quit. You are our hope. God hurting ahead, welcome. Approach the god. Sadness ahead. Okay. Given the difficulty of this game in general and the reputation it has, the way that it's set up, this is not surprising to me. So let's see how this goes. Wait, what? Oh. I just took damage getting into the room. The Nameless God. Okay. He attacks really fast. Holy crap. Okay. That just happened. I mean, I guess the good news is we're here, and there's no enemies in the way. This does fall into one of the complaints I made last time, which is this is a very long walk back to beat a challenging boss. Most of this game, we haven't had that issue. Even with even with easier bosses, there's been a save point that's been not right next to it, but close. And these last two bosses, like, which are, you know, some of the hardest bosses as well, that has kind of felt like they may have, like, it's not that long. This one's not that long of a walk, but it is a walk. And there are spots where you have to be careful or you can die. There are spots here where we can take, or yeah, we are taking damage. Starting to feel out his combos a little bit. Oh my gosh. This guy's rough. This guy's rough. I really need to actually do a little experimenting as far as damage types go. I guess I'm going to just assume... For now, I'm not going to waste time with it or energy on it. Like, I could apply Holy Weapon, but as far as I'm concerned right now, that is less stamina for healing, or less stamina for moving around and healing. Once I get patterns, or once I start getting patterns down, I'll worry about efficient damage. I just realized that if I use the damn torch, I could probably see where the steps are. Which has been a conceit of this game from pretty much the beginning. Okay, Nameless God. That reach! Oh my gosh. And then just get vaporized. Okay. So, I successfully got through his first combo. Which I'm at least slightly happy with. I'm not going to complain about accidentally doing that. Okay. So, random curiosity. Where is it? Do we not have one? There we go. I want to try this. And this is part of the reason I was making the comment about damage types as well. I'm wondering if the Nameless God is actually doing holy damage, namely with his magic. Judging by how fast we still got vaporized, I don't think that made a notable difference. So I think we will continue, or go back to where we're at. We really need to figure out how to dodge that, however. I mean, I guess let's just go. We just want to keep pushing offense. Like this Crystal Moat Ring feels like it would be good, but I don't think it matters right with where we're at right now. Actually, no. We're gonna go Bright Coral. For that little bit of extra stamina, because being able to get one extra, if I can be aggressive without my stamina running out, that is ideal. That lets us get him into a stun. That lets us... That didn't work. How did I do it last time? I didn't jump. That's part of it. I think I just like rolled off last time and then dashed over to the side. There's probably not a good way for me to replicate that, unfortunately. I know you don't take falling damage if you grab a ledge, so I think that's basically what we did last time. Nope. Honestly, we may be able to just drop off one of those platforms. But, yeah. This is kind of what I was talking about with the... It's annoying that it takes so long to come back, because with a lot of bosses, you can kind of get into the rhythm of the boss by doing them over and over again. This, we have to break away from that every time and get back into this relatively monotonous, where you have to take your time and be careful rhythm of this platforming, and it's very different than the boss. You go from like these very cautious jumps and very like watching where you're going to this very aggressive, reactive slashing. Oh, that was a grab. I can't even see me. Okay, I'm not sure what just happened there. I think I got pinned against the wall, and I'm guessing that I grabbed it by accident. I'm gonna just try and pay a slight bit of attention here to the numbers. Did that just say 9? 50. Okay. That's new. Okay. 9 was to me. Now I know. Maybe I was wrong to ignore those hardy rolls. Okay, so that is definitely the best we have done. But we're still a long ways off, I feel like. So we dodged the attack a couple times. I realized that I can get on the wall, which is helpful. And we did confirm that Holy does more damage. It does about, I mean, it's on like 12% more damage. 44 to, no, about 10%. There we go. That's probably fair. So 10% increase from Holy. Feels okay. I'm not sure if it's worth the timing on it, but it's at least probably worth it to start with. And if we do happen to have an opportunity to turn it on, we can. Like I did this time. Just putting it on here. Okay, let's do this. As he just kicks me in the face. How did he catch me with that one? That was me being way too aggressive, and I do not even care. That was bad. Oh, man. We actually almost got it. I was going to take a break here, actually, after my last try. If I hadn't made any more progress. And then I actually got him down to about half for the first time and was like, oh, hey, we're finally starting to get this. That time, right there, if we had dodged that one attack, I think we would have been fine. I think we would have finished it. Now, when they get down to that last quarter health, they do tend to go into hyper mode, so there may have been something that I wasn't aware of yet. But just from what I had seen. That's kind of where I'm at. I don't think I'm necessarily going to get back that far every time, but I'm definitely starting to get the rhythm down better. That was weird. And then we get a terrible pattern. Ooh, we interrupted. That's actually really important to know. We actually just got a stun as he was pulling his holy energy together, or his ranged attack together. And if we can do that, that's going to be really good. Crap. That was really bad. Can't see him. Backswing. That was about where we were last time, I feel like. We may have gotten a little farther last time, but that felt about the same. Like, we're actually starting to get into the point where we're getting... Like, where we're able to actually get in on him and get some combos. I'm trying... Every time I try to do it, I can't do it. Okay, let's just go through again. We will do this thing. I believe in us. So, especially considering that we got a bad pattern last time, I'm not feeling terrible about that. By bad pattern, I mean at the beginning he used his magic and dashed a lot, which is a lot harder to get hits in on than if we were to get him where he's trying to kick us. Or, actually, honestly, the sword throw is probably the best. Let's keep our health full. Ow. There we go. Oh. Please don't have a second phase. I guess I don't know if that's actually the end. This is like the last thing I know that we have, and I'm pretty sure this is like the bottom. So I'm assuming this is the end? But I don't know. Godspeed. Wait, Godspeed. Why? Is there more? It's like a well? Scarecrow. The helm. Okay. Oh. I'm very confused. We were here to save a princess. But, oh well. Superstitions. Fleeting gods. Crushed and hewn on bloodied rocks. So, one of the things that a lot of these games seem to have as their end is this idea of you taking the place of whatever the big bad was. That was in Hollow Knight. We kind of had that in Ender Lilies to some degree with one of the endings. Again, this is some of the endings, not all of them. Like there's definitely that vibe from Dead Cells. A lot of them. And I don't feel like this one did it great because I don't actually understand what we did at the end there. Now, I know that Dark Souls is one of the things I always hear is that Dark Souls has this extremely deep and rich lore if you look into all the details and read between the lines and read all the background stuff. And maybe that's the case with something like this. It is definitely inspired by Dark Souls in a lot of ways. But at the end of the day, I enjoyed this game a lot. I really liked the gameplay of this game. I liked the design of the levels. I liked the enemies for the most part. Wow, okay, apparently that's it. Yeah, I liked the game. The movement felt a little clunky compared to some games, but it was supposed to. Like, it felt the way it was supposed to. It felt like a Dark Souls game. It felt like it's not one where you can just dash all over the place and spin back and forth. You have to time your rolls and get your swings in when you can. And once you do, you can go to town on the enemies. And you have to have the right weapons for the right enemies to some extent, which was part of my issue I ran into with like knights, because I was very focused on my one weapon. I'd be curious to see how magic and strength builds play in this. I know I went and watched the speedrun, which was not spoiling anything because it literally was it was very glitched. So I yeah, that's not like I was getting my strategies from there like in some games. It was, I would have mentioned it if it was. It was like they used magic, but they used like one magic spell for the entire game and cheesed it in a way where it didn't end up costing anything. But I'd be curious to see how like actual magic plays, especially with the stamina system that it uses. And I'd be curious to see how strength plays, given that heavy gear is very limiting as far as movement goes, and it feels like movement's really important. Like none of the armor we were getting was enough to really weigh out the other side. I didn't feel like it wasn't really noticeable when we put heavier armor on for the most part. Now we didn't go heavy armor in this, so maybe it would make a difference, especially with shields. But yeah, I think we picked a build that suited me well for the way I like to play games. I feel like we were able to put together a character that went pretty well. I feel like the weapon we used, like I saw this build listed on one of the websites, or this weapon listed and a build associated with it, and I was like, that doesn't seem bad. That seems like something I would enjoy. Attack quickly, use light armor, roll around a lot, use a sword, be a ninja. Yeah. I'm very glad I actually got around to playing this one. This is one of those that's been in my... I'm pretty sure I got this on like a bundle on Steam, or possibly it was a Humble Bundle of like old Metroidvania games at some point. And actually, I think it was a Humble Bundle that had like Guacamelee and this and a couple other things. I could be wrong. Anyway, I'm really glad I got around to playing it. Story, maybe not the best thing in this game. Again, a lot of these games have like the storytelling and stuff like Hollow Knight and Ori, especially Ori, with the characterization in Ori, and like the recently Ender Lilies, and there've been some other really good story ones, and this was not that. This was challenging gameplay. This was capturing a 2D Dark Souls. This was this like really extensive exploration and dangerous, like in a like the platform was dangerous, not in a there are buzzsaws all around you and spikes and you have to be very precise about every little movement you make on these moving platforms and bounce off these enemies. It was, if you don't quite make that jump, you're going to fall and die. So it wasn't as flashy, but the point of it isn't to be flashy. I mean, Dark Souls-esque games like this, the point is that it is... The point is not to, go through all of that, and it's that if you get hit or fall, it will hurt a lot. It doesn't always kill you. A lot of times it does. But it doesn't always. And it's balancing that out to minimize the damage you're taking. There's not a lot that does a little damage in this game. And it does, I feel like it does what it was trying to do, except possibly the story. Yeah, it was fun. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. I just finished a run of Blasphemous. If you enjoyed this, you will probably enjoy that one. It had a kind of similar tone. Feel free to check out, let's see what else was on that. I mentioned a few other Metroidvanias recently. Ender Lilies was on there. Hollow Knight was one of my first my first series that I did, that are definitely in the same vein as this. And I'm planning on doing some Metroid, some more Metroid in the near future. Not right away. I think we're going to take a break. I have a few other games running right now, but I'm probably going to be continuing to take a break from them because I kind of fell off of them. I just kind of lost interest. And I'm kind of excited about a few other new games. So yeah, we'll see. Anyway, thank you all, and we'll catch you next time. Have a good one.